Hello everyone! In this video, I'm gonna show you what weapon and armor mods are, where to find all the suffix mods, how to upgrade your weapons mods and armor mods, where to get the materials you need for upgrading your mods, how weapon conversion works, and how to equip armor mods and weapon mods properly. Before we jump into the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like for more guides videos. Alright, let's start with weapon mods. There are 10 types of weapon mods you need to know. Normal, burn, power surge, frost vortex, the bullseye, fortress warfare, unstable bomber, fast gunner, bounce, and shrapnel. Each type of it has a bunch of different mods inside. For example, in the shrapnel category, you'll find mods like shield breaker, shrapnel souvenir, and shrapnel smash, and more. Every mod gives a different core effect. As you can see, Shrapnel Smash give this core effect and Shield Breaker give this effect. Same with other types of weapon mods. If you check Bounce category, you'll see different mods that each give their own core effect. So yeah, each mod type has its own style and powers. Now let's talk about armor mods. There are 6 slots of mods you'll need to equip. Helmet, top, bottoms, shoes, gloves, and mask. Just like weapon mods, each armor mods has a bunch of different mods you can equip. For example, if you look at the helmet, you'll see a ton of mods, and each one of these mods has its own core effect and style. Here's something else you need to know. If you search precision in armor mods or weapon mods, you might see a mod that's showing precision next to the mod name. That part inside the arrows is called a suffix, and there are a bunch of different suffix types. First, precision. If a mod has this suffix, it gives weak spot damage. You'll see the green text showing that effect. Then, violent. This one gives you critical damage. Then, talent. This one gives elemental damage, great for builds that use fire, ice, or other elemental effects. Now let's talk about more suffix mods. For helmet, you have Battlefield Suffix, which give this attribute's effect, and Lunar Suffix, which give this effect. For the top, there are additional suffix too, like this one called Battle. And again, you can see what kind of attributes it gives right here. For pens, there are suffix mods like Resonance and Downstar. Finally, the mask. It can use suffixes similar to weapon mods. That includes types like Power Surge, Fast Gunner, Bounce, Shrapnel, and more. So, where do you find all these mods? Let's start with weapon mods. To get them, just open your map and look for the Forsaken Giant. When you click on it, you'll see that you can earn a legendary weapon mod by defeating the boss, even on normal difficulty. By clearing the Forsaken Giant, you'll get random weapon mods, and the suffixes you can get from here are Precision, Violent, and Talents. If you're looking for a specific weapon mod, no worries. You can check other bosses too. Let's take a look at Araxiam. If you defeat Araxiam on normal difficulty, you can get legendary specific weapon mods like the Bullseye, Fast Gunner, and Fortress Warfare. Alright, let's check out some more bosses. If you look at the Ravenous Hunter, you can get Burn and Frost Vortex weapon mods from defeating this boss. But, to get legendary rarity mod, you'll need to defeat the boss on hard difficulty or higher. Then, if you check out the Treant boss, you can get legendary Power Surge and Unstable Bomber weapon mods by defeating this one even on normal difficulty. Then, if you check out Shadowhound, you can get legendary Bounce and Shrapnel weapon mods by defeating this boss even on normal difficulty. So yeah, when you defeat those bosses, you'll usually only get weapon suffix mods like Violent, Precision, and Talent. If you want a 100% guaranteed way to get weapon suffix mods like Fast Gunner, Bounce, Shrapnel, Unstable Bomber, Burn, Frost Vortex, Power Surge, the Bullseye, and Fortress Warfare, here's what you do. First, open your map. Then click this to look for a public crisis event. Here, you need to find a public crisis event that has a keyword suffix mod box, and that's the one you want. Just teleport there and complete the event. And by the way, there's a daily limit, which means you can only get rewards from public crisis events 3 times per day. And boom, once you complete the public crisis event, you'll get your rewards. Now just open your backpack, find the suffix mod box, and open it up. Next, you'll get a keyword suffix mod selection crate. From here, you can choose exactly which suffix mod you want. For example, if you pick shrapnel mod, you'll see that it comes with the shrapnel suffix right next to the mod name. And that's the best way to farm the exact weapon suffix mod you're looking for. Now let's talk about where to get armor mods. You can earn armor mods by clearing securement silos, and each silo gives you a different armor mods. For example, clearing securement silo Sigma will give you glove mods. If you clear silo Alpha, you'll get helmet mods. Silo X1 gives you mask mods, Silo PSI gives you bottoms mods, Silo Theta gives you top mods, and finally, Silo Phi will give you shoes mods. Clearing the Lee Research Lab is another great way to get both armor mods and weapon mods. When you complete it, you'll receive a selection box that lets you choose the exact mod you want. That means you can pick whether you want shoes, gloves, mask, or any other armor mod. Same as weapon mods, you can pick whether you want fast gunner, unstable bomber, or any other weapon mod. And yeah, when you clear securement silos or the Lee Research Lab, you'll only get suffix armor mods with regular suffix types like violent, precision, and talents. So if you're looking for any other armor suffixes, you'll need to find them elsewhere. Like resonance suffixes, you'll need to join the Prime War event. After you complete Prime War, make sure to open the purple or yellow Stardust's Advent. This is where you'll get your resonance suffix mods. But here's the key. You need to reach at least 600 rating to get the purple Stardust's Advent. To get higher rating, just place as many buildings as you can and deal damage to the boss. The more you contribute, the higher rating you can get. And for the resonance suffixes, you only have it in a gloves mod and bottoms mod. To get lunar suffix mods, you'll need to be in a scenario that has a lunar oracle. If you want to check whether the scenario has a lunar oracle or not, just take a look right here on the screen. If it shows lunar oracle, that means your server is a lunar. When the event is live, the first thing you should do is head to a settlement. I highly recommend going to Blackfell settlement because the enemies here are level 40 and above, which makes you much easier to kill the enemy there. Once you're there, look for lunar chests. You'll need a lunar whisper to open each one. To get lunar whispers, just defeat all enemies, and elite enemies will drop more lunar whisper. The lunar chests always spawn in the same 5 spots within the settlement, so once you know the locations, it's super easy to find them again. The second way to get lunar suffixes is by defeating a lunar enemy. These are special foes that copy your character's build. For a pro tips, use Lone Wolf and a burst damage weapon to take them down quickly and efficiently. Lone Wolf can grab the Lunar's attention, causing it to focus its attacks on the Lone Wolf instead of you. That gives you a perfect opening to deal damage while staying safe. Now just open your backpack, find the Lunar Suffix mod, then open it and boom, you've got yourself a Lunar Suffix mod. And by the way, for Lunar Suffixes, you only have in helmet and top. If you want to know when the Lunar Oracle is active, just open your backpack. You'll see the info right here on the screen. To obtain a battlefield suffix mod, you need to participate in public crisis events in the Prism versus Clash scenario. And to obtain battle suffix mods, you need to complete certain public crisis events and then redeem Spratlet Shop rewards in evolutions called scenario. Now let's talk about mask suffix mods. These work just like weapon suffix mods, and you can get suffix like bounce, shrapnel, fast gunner, and more. Here you need to know for mask mod 1, you can get burn, power surge, and unstable bomber. For Mask Mod 2, you can get Shrapnel, Bounce, and Fast Gunner. And for Mask Mod 3, you can get Fortress Warfare, the Bullseye, and Frost Vortex. To get those mask suffix mods, it's the same method as weapon mods, just keep an eye out for public crisis events. And lastly, the Downstar suffixes, the new armor suffix. Right now, I'm not 100% sure where to get it, but from what I've seen, you can get from the Starfall invasion. As you can see here, existing servers with the Visional Wheel tag will automatically transition from Lunar Oracle to Starfall inversion. So it looks like any scenario with a Lunar Oracle might automatically shift into Starfall inversion. That could mean the Lunar Oracle might disappear, or maybe it'll rotate back later, or it will be Lunar Oracle and Starfall inversion at the same time in the Visional Wheel. I'm not totally sure yet, so let's wait and see what happens after the next update. Now let's talk about mod conversion. To go mod conversion, just open your backpack, go to the mods tab, and click on mod conversion right here. So what is mod conversion? Mod conversion is used to obtain specific weapon and armor mods you want by sacrificing other mods of the same rarity. So how does it work? Let's say you're trying to get a pants armor mod, like abnormal increase. Just select that mod, then choose the suffix you want, and I want this suffix mod to be talent, and I just choose talent. And click confirm. Now hit autofill, and the system will automatically fill the mods to the empty slot. But here's the key. If you want to guarantee get the talent suffix, you need to fill 4 talent suffixed mods. The remaining 2 can be any suffix mod. Always double check the mods autofill chooses. Sometimes it fills special suffix mods like Fast Gunner. To replace the mod, just by clicking this mod and unselect it, then you can find other mods that you want sacrifice. For extra tip, the more higher level mods you sacrifice, the higher chance you can get epic attributes. To check a mod's level, just look at the top left corner of the mod icon. Once you're all set and ready to sacrifice, just hit exchange. Keep in mind, it costs 20,000 energy link, and boom! You get your abnormal increase mod with the talents, suffix, and random attributes. Now let's talk about how to upgrade your mods and where to get the materials you'll need. First, open your backpack. Go to the mods tab and find the mod you want to upgrade. Then just right click or hit enhance. When you upgrade your mod, it boosts one of the random attributes listed. You can upgrade one mod up to 5 times max, and if you're lucky, it will boost the exact stat you're aiming for. For a pro tips, only upgrade mods that already have a purple attribute you really want. That gives you a better chance of turning it into a legendary attribute. So don't waste materials on low tier stats. So where do you get the materials to upgrade your mods? First, you can get them by disassembling weapon or armor mods that you don't need. Next, you can farm them from dungeons and bosses. To get weapon mod materials, you can get it from defeating monolith bosses. To get armor mod material, you can get it from securement silos. And the Lear Research Lab drops both weapon and armor mod materials. Now let's talk about how to use armor and weapon mods the right way. The first thing you need to understand is your weapon type. Is it built for elemental damage or fast gunner or shrapnel or something else? Every weapon in this game has a specific playstyle or damage type. Once you figure that out, it becomes way easier to build your perfect mod setup. You can then match your weapon mods and armor mods to support that style, whether it's boosting elemental effects, crit damage, or burst fire speed. Here's an example to make it super clear. My main weapon is the Critical Pulse Crossbow, and it's an elemental damage weapon. To check your weapon type, just open the weapon features. As you can see here, this one is tagged as elemental and has the power surge effect. So how do you know which mods fit your weapon? Simple. I've equipped weapon mods that match this crossbow. If you look at the core effect, this one clearly mentions power surge, or you can just look at the mods icon symbol. And for my second weapon, this is the AWS Bingo Sniper that has a bullseye effect. So what do? I just look for mods with core effects that match bullseye. That way, my mods are fully synced with the sniper's natural playstyle. For the armor mods, just match the armor mods from what your weapon type are. For example, I already know my main weapon is Power Surge, which means it deals elemental damage. So what do? I equip armor mods that also boost elemental damage, status damage, or support Power Surge effects. As you can see here, every armor mod I equipped is matched to my main weapon. So make sure to match your armor mods to your weapon type, and your build will be way stronger. For extra tips, you can save your build preset by clicking this save button. This makes it super easy to solo any dungeon because you can just quick switch to your save build with one click. That means no more wasting time swapping gear one by one. If I want to switch to another build, it's super easy. I just click which weapon build I want and press F to instantly swap. And And that's the end for this video. I hope it helped you out. And if it did, don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more guides video. Oh, and guess what? I just created a Discord server just for you guys. I'll be posting all kinds of guides there, like weapon build lists, mod setups, and more. You'll find the invite link down in the description. Just a heads up, the server's still a work in progress, but I'll be updating it as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one!